Hi, it's Warren Whitlock here with another edition of Emerging Technology. What I try to do on emerging technologies is explain things that are coming. Why emerging? Emerging are technologies that are happening that are still new enough that they haven't really entered the mass adoption phase. Those being AI, blockchain, and nanotechnology, to name a few. Robotics is in there. Some of these crossover and how these come together. Today, I want to talk a little bit about AI versus humanity. I want to talk about what some people worry a lot about. Artificial intelligence seems to be coming on really fast. And in some places, I talk to people and they say, well, it's happening so fast, we're going to see it take over everything in no time. And everybody's tried it. And a lot are saying, and I've tried that chat GPT and it's just not working. But that's such a small part of what AI is going to do. It really is something to be concerned about. And as I watched a few videos on this and talked to a couple of people this week and realized, as positive as I try to be, even when I'm talking to my friend, the AI optimist, it's Declan Dunn, great podcast. I suggest that you watch what he's doing. It's about humanity and AI and how important humans are going to be in the AI that's coming. It's not any kind of job we can do better, any kind of thinking we can do better or faster. It's how can we use AI instead of AI using us, which I believe AI doesn't want to use us. And ultimately, if we do a good job, we will have a more abundant future for everybody. So today, let's talk about AI versus humanity. We do need to worry a little bit about the idea that the robots could take over and imprison us all and a dystopian future. There are people worrying about that. That's not what you're going to get from me. Usually, you're going to get from me the positive, the ways it can affect your life and how it can make things better. So right now, with the rapid developments in AI, every day we're seeing more news. For instance, the curing of cancer. We're not talking about a drug that can help, that may alleviate the symptoms and help somebody live longer when they have cancer at stage 3 or stage 4. We're talking about cancer going away. And to me, that's a big one. You find it on the cellular level before it gets to be stage 1. Never experience any pain, any discomfort, anything about it. We all get cancers. It's a normal bodily function. Biology works, but we'll be able to wipe those out before it comes. That by itself is such a revolution that we have finally cured that. That and other diseases is topic for another podcast, but let's go on today to talk about the other things. Climate. We hear about climate and it's in the news as the biggest problem there is. AI is helping us in so many ways, but other technologies too. All these technologies are coming fast and we're finding out about them. We're also finding out what is hype and what is real about the predictions of dire circumstances for the future. So humanity has helped there again. And material sciences, chemistry, just goes on and on. What are the risks? The risks are that you can assign something to AI, it can take over. Let's say you assign it to the robots. You say, I'd like you to get rid of everything that doesn't make my life better in my house. And you leave town and the robot goes to work. The next thing you know, it's gotten rid of everything because a simpler life would be better for you. It's misunderstood the instruction and done too much. You ask it to make paper clips, it makes paper clips until the entire world is full of paper clips. Robots building robots. Those kind of scenarios can play out. However, we don't have one AI, one robot, one technology. We don't have one company dominating everything. We're going to have a lot of people working on a lot of things and a lot of robots helping them do it, a lot of AI helping them do it. And we will figure out a way so that they don't do evil any more than we have evil today. And yes, we do have evil in the world today. So putting a fair amount of investment into the security and the privacy we can get and things working are the way to go. But I guess the message for today is that humanity is going to be okay. We're going to have more and more capable technology helping us, getting rid of friction, getting rid of the drudgery of our life. And then we've got to ask ourselves, what are you going to be doing with the time? I foresee a time in the future where household chores are taken care of. There's no reason to go out to do any job. You can design a new company and launch it in 30 minutes, and it'll all be remotely taken care of for you. That you'll be able to decide you want to go someplace, and that route will be planned, and the transport will be efficient and work well, starting with a vehicle that comes right to your front door and you get on and go. You may not need to worry about even packing for the trip because that'll either be done by your automation or the goods and services you need at the other end of the trip will be there for you. But most importantly, all the people who are not able to sit around and talk about AI versus humanity will be taken care of. When we have billions of robots helping us, we'll be able to get food and water and transportation and ultimately freedom to everybody. There still is the possibility of having an evil dictator controlling his robot army and trying to keep the people down, but it will be a person doing that, not the AI itself. So what we need to start looking about it with the future of AI is what things can we do? Because the one thing we know is that somebody working with AI is not going to lose their job to a person that doesn't use AI at all. You work harder, try to do better, try to get faster than the robot. Sooner or later, you're going to lose. But if instead you work with it, you're going to beat everybody else that's competing with you. And it's not just about competition, because ultimately we all want to get rid of the drudgery in our work. That, let's say there's a Paul Bunyan legend. Paul Bunyan was going to knock down more trees than any machine could, and the machine, in the end, he was able to chop down more trees than what a horrible environmental disaster that was. But that's not the point of the story. They were trying to chop down trees at the time of the story 200 years ago. And the outcome was that then Paul Bunyan was able to beat the machine. It's 200 years later. No human can compete with the machines that got cutting down and doing clear cutting. There's your environmental disaster. Different topic, different story, different podcast. I'm not going to talk about it, but things get done faster, better, cheaper all the time. New cars are better than old cars. New refrigerators are better than old refrigerators. And new people are going to be better than what we were able to do before, because we are going to be in control of telling the machines where we want. We may not be able to control everything they do as they become all smarter than us, but we are going to be the ones that want things, desire things, and direct where things are going. Maybe directing instead of controlling would be the right word to use. And it's just abundance for everybody. So let's look forward to that. And I'll see you in the future. Next time on Emerging Technologies, this is Warren Whitlock.